Lately, I've been very busy at work and doing overtime. I've also had a lot of things to do in real life, so I haven't had enough time to game as much as I want to. When I do tend to go towards games that are a little bit more cozy and chill. Even if they're not specifically made to be cozy and chill, some of them just give me cozy vibes no matter what. And so I made a list of about 10 games that I've been playing non-stop recently that just give me some chill vibes when I don't want to go into a new game that's more hardcore. And I thought, why not share it with you guys? If you're new here, hi, my name's Jess, aka Leightons, and welcome back to my channel. The first game I want to mention in this video is actually a game I've only just started playing thanks to my amazing mail service that just never delivered the game when it was supposed to, and it is Rune Factory 5. So Rune Factory 5 has been released for a little bit now. I mean, not that long. It was released at the end of March, but it has been released and I have finally got to play it. I've only been playing it for a few days, but so far it is just giving me exactly what I need recently. Some awesome, chill vibes. Rune Factory 5 is kind of like a mix between Story Seasons, but with a fantasy aspect, which is kind of really awesome. You can farm, you can fish, you can also get married, you can have children. It is so awesome, but then you also get to fight monsters, which I personally love. This is my first entry into the Rune Factory games. I have picked up Rune Factory 4 for 3DS, which I'll be mentioning in a different video. I will be trying that one out as well, but I'm so far loving this one and I'm so happy I finally got it. I can't wait to go even further into the game and see just how much more love I'll have for this game. Being it that I mentioned Rune Factory 5 being a mix kind of like between Story Seasons with a little bit of a fantasy touch, I decided to add into this video another game that I've been obsessing over. Story Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. Story Seasons lets you farm, lets you have a job, lets you get married, and at this point, I think we can all establish that the whole getting married and starting a family in games is kind of really awesome. I feel like this game just honestly makes me happy anytime I play it. I've just honestly enjoyed it so much. There's so much you can do in the game, and one of the things that I love is that you can raise animals. I don't know why, but just that is just so fun to me. I just love that this game kind of brought me back down to earth sometimes and didn't give me as much stress as some hardcore games could do. It just let me take care of a farm and build relationships, raise animals, plant crops. It was just overall so much fun and I love it so much, and I highly recommend it if you're someone who loves farming games, because it was honestly just so enjoyable. This next one is a game that I got on Christmas Day from my parents, and I've been enjoying it a lot ever since. I haven't finished it just yet though. It is called Holo, and honestly it is such a fun game. If I have to compare it to a game, I would say the Ori games. The art style is absolutely stunning. The gameplay is more of a side-scrolling game. Overall, it's a game that I'm enjoying a lot. I'm not too sure how to explain it the way it deserves to be explained, as this was just a random game that I saw and wanted to try but have been loving so far. I kind of acted like a book on this one. I saw it and I wanted it. This next game is a game that I don't really see people talking about as much, and I kind of feel a little bit heartbroken about that because I absolutely love it. It is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. The Captain Toad game honestly is a masterpiece, and I love how it was never intended to be a game, but those little levels in Super Mario 3D World made it bloom. Essentially, you are Captain Toad and you are in those puzzles. You have to rotate the camera to see everything properly, and then you cannot jump. That is one thing, you cannot jump. So you can't jump over enemies. You have to go around them or find other ways to crush them. Each level is essentially a puzzle, which at first are pretty simple, but then they start to get a little bit more tricky, a little bit. And you have bosses. You do have boss fights. Since you can't jump, there are other ways to defeat the boss, but they're never that complicated. And honestly, it doesn't take away from it being such a fun, chill game, in my opinion. To follow after Captain Toad, the next game that I have is Yoshi's Crafted World. Yoshi's Crafted World is kind of similar to Yoshi's Woolly World, which I haven't had the chance to play yet, but I'm comparing it because that's what I've been told, and maybe some of you might remember it if you've played them. Yoshi is my mom's favorite Super Mario character, so I know that she's excited to try it. She hasn't yet. I have, but she hasn't. It's another one of those where it might not have been intended to be as chill and cozy, but then again, some of you might not consider Rune Factory 5 to be a chill and cozy game. Hi! I think someone just wanted to be in the video a little bit. I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, to get back into Yoshi's Crafted World, this game gives me Mario Bros but like slightly 3D vibes with this. Kind of gives me also ukulele vibes. That's it. If you guys have played ukulele, you'll know what I mean. This next game is Leightons Mystery Journey. Now this is one of 2 games in this video that I do not own a physical copy of. It was kind of very expensive. If one day I find it very inexpensive, I will grab it because I prefer physical copies, but if not, I'm satisfied with the digital copy. If any of you have played the Professor Layton games before, then you'll know a little bit about what it's like. It's essentially a brain puzzle, brain teaser game. Let me tell you, sometimes I feel not that smart when it takes me a while to get some of these puzzles. Except this time, our detective is not Professor Layton, but instead his daughter, Catriel. It doesn't take away that this game is like its predecessors, and it is very fun, and I've honestly been enjoying it quite a lot. My dog keeps jumping around. The next game that I have on this list is the other game that I do not have a physical copy of because it doesn't have a physical copy, and it is Unpacking. I feel like some of you might have heard about the game, but some of you might have not. Unpacking is just like its name says, about unpacking. You get boxes and then you unpack it and then you put stuff in the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen. Essentially you just unpack an entire home. You're also learning more about the people you are unpacking the boxes of, which honestly is just a story in itself without actually having a story. All in all, it's a game I highly recommend if you just want some downtime and to experience a different type of game, because it's not a game type that I've seen before. Or maybe I just haven't found some before. Might be more of that. We're down to the last 3 and I am excited for this next one. First up for the last 3, I have Pokemon Snap. Once again, might not be a game considered the absolute chilliest or coziest of games, might not have been made to be that, but honestly, I'll take it as that. Pokemon Snap is a game where you go around taking pictures of Pokemon during the day until you level up, and you can go during the night, and then you can also level up and go to different places. It's so much fun because then you can see how some Pokemon act during the day, and then during the night you might see some new ones, or you might see some acting differently. She dropped her toy again. All in all, it's such a great game. I sit down and sometimes my nephew will be coming over and it's the game that I'm playing, and then he's just looking at them. He's a toddler, he can't really say that many words, but I'm still trying to teach him about Pokemon. It has a lot of replayability factors when you want to get all the shots of like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. So much fun. These final 2 games are games that I have been loving so much. They are not chill or cozy games, but depending on how you play them during a certain time, they can be. So these last 2 that I'm going to share with you guys, keep in mind, for you they might not be chill. For me, they certainly are sometimes. The first one up is the newest Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now let me explain why I find it very chill and cozy. So Pokemon Legends Arceus gives us a new way to play Pokemon with open world abilities. It is not a perfect open world game, but it does have open world areas, which is a massive improvement and I absolutely love. So Pokemon Legends Arceus lets us explore and catch Pokemon, and that is the aspect that I love. You have a Pokédex to fill and you have so many things for each Pokemon to do and to fill the Pokédex. So for each page you have so many tasks to do to fill that page and have kind of like 100%. There's just so much you can do, and I'll just sit down and go and catch as many Pokemon as I can and accomplish as many tasks, because I think there are some that you can feed them, some where you have to defeat them, and then I'll just go and do that and try to fill the Pokédex, and that is what I mean by this game gives me chill vibes. Now to follow kind of along with that, I think some might see where this is going. The next game that gives me more chill vibes, depending, is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. To explain, no, fighting Ganon or Thunderblight Ganon or any of their variations of Ganon is not chill. could be if you're really good at it. That is not what I consider chill though. What I consider chill is just the exploration. Korok hunting is what I love to do on my downtime. I'll go and I'll check everywhere and I'll flip every rock, solve every puzzle that I can, and just hunt for as many Koroks as I can. I still haven't managed to catch all of them though. There's so many. It's insane. It also sometimes makes me discover some new areas that I just can't believe I'm still discovering to this day. I'm shocked. All in all, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is so much fun, and if you just take out fighting Ganon, it has some pretty much chill vibes. Another thing I love to do that's just more downtime but not everybody can do is I love scanning my amiibos into the game and essentially getting so many resources. It just makes it so much fun when you want to cook some meals to get ready for some bigger fights. Which actually makes me want to do a video one day once I've gathered some more amiibos of scanning all of my amiibos into Breath of the Wild. I feel like that would be kind of fun, and I hope I can do the same in BOTW too. That would be really fun. All of these are games that I absolutely love, but I do know that there are more out there that I may not have found yet. So if you have any cozy chill game recommendations or just game recommendations overall, please let me know. I am 100% down to write them on my what I call a little wish list for games I need to try. That was all for today's video, and I also want to thank you guys so much. We've reached 5,000 subscribers already. You have all joined this amazing little family. Thank you so much. It's absolutely incredible how fast this channel is growing, and I cannot be more thankful, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!